Hello to my Aquarius and happy birthday to each and every one of you all. Aquarius, happy full moon. We're in the full moon phase. Yes, Aquarius, it is a waxing gibbous moon phase. So waxing gibbous moon phases are a time of reflection. That's right. We have a full moon in Leo, right? So Leo is ruled by the sun. So there's a full shining on your emotions, right, around karmic relationships, first and foremost within yourselves, right? Is anything unresolved within you? Are you still an overgiver? Are you still an overgiver, Aquarius? We're going to jump right in. We're going to dive right in. Hopefully you all are not overgiving thoughts to breaking any karmic cycles within yourselves. Let's get into it, Aquarius. Let's get right into it. Happy birthday to each and every one of you all. Happy birthday. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it, Aquarius. Like I said before, happy birthday to you, Aquarius. Don't forget to set your notifications to all so when we do the giveaways, you all will not miss out. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Aquarius. Welcome back. All right. Let's start out with intentions. Don't forget to set your intentions every single day. You know, we have the... we talk about setting intentions from day one on this channel. If you've been tuned into this channel, don't forget to set your intentions. Intentions are very, very powerful. So you're setting the tone for your entire day, right? Before the world sets it for you, you set your own tone for your day. So let's see. The cycle is over. Move forward. The cycle is over. Move forward. That's right. Not backwards. Forward, right? Move forward. The cycle is over. While we are actually in a cycle, some people may be still in a karmic cycle with themselves of over giving thought. That could still be a karmic cycle, you know, that you're still caught in, still over giving thought to some things. So let's get some cards here. Some things may come out in your reading to just really kind of help you to really move on for those of you. And I'm only going to mention it if it comes out in the reading. Definitely don't want to trigger anybody. Let's get a number. Let's get an angel number here. Yeah, but the cycle is over. Move forward. We are in the full moon phase, so you can still do your full moon rituals. Those of you all who like to do full moon rituals, these readings are timeless, so you will see it whenever you're supposed to see it. All right, Aquarius. All right. Forward, not backwards. 470. Surrender. Release a problem, right? So your angels encourage you to surrender a present worry that you have to them. That's your angels, right? If whatever you're worrying about, release it to your angels. This pink right here connects you with your heart chakra. So whether you are confused, feeling out of control, or simply at a loss for solutions, you can energetically release this issue to the divine. So put yourself into a full body stretch right now. As you inhale, focus on breathing in support from your angels. As you exhale, focus on releasing control. That's right. 4 and 7 is what? 11. And by the way, happy birthday to a lot of you all's birthday was on the 11th. I saw all of those, hey, today is my birthday messages. So I saw a lot of those messages. It says, so happy birthday. So whatever your birthday is, happy birthday to you. But I saw a lot of people's birthdays on the 11th of January. So that must be a pretty popular birthday. So happy birthday to each and every one of you, whether it's on the 11th, 12th, 13th, or whatever time in Aquarius season. Happy birthday to each and every one of you all. I just happened to notice. It's like, gosh, because you all notice if you've been tuned in, whenever people mention it's their birthday, I'll say happy birthday and just pin it to the top of the comments. But obviously can't pin everybody's birthday to the top of the comments section. So yeah, so source is saying it's time to get off the fence. It's time to step into your own light, enlighten yourself. This lets me know that your love language may be different from some people's that you're leaving behind. And it's okay for you to just go ahead and step into your own enlightenment. That number 11. 11 symbolizes light, L-I-G-H-T. So whatever form you see it in, 2 and 9, 3 and 8, 4 and 7, right? And close out that cycle, right? So release the problem. Yeah. So you get some rest. Yeah, so you can finally get some rest. Finally get some rest. The cycle is over. Move forward. You got a lot of things that you're moving forward to. So let's get some good news for you. That's right. Put a manhole cover over the past. No more overthinking. No more overthinking. Put a manhole cover over the past. Leave the past behind. We know that the sun illuminates the moon. Some things came out that were discovered. You're a psychic. That's what you discovered. You have psychic abilities. Now, what kind of psychic abilities? You could be all the clairs. We know clair just means clear. You could have clear sight, clear hearing, clear knowing, clear vibrations about energies. Whatever the clairs are, some things came out. You're leaving it in the past. Some things were definitely trying to drag you down to a lower frequency, but move on. You found out some things. You had a belief about some things, and you found it out to be true. So here we have, you went down a rabbit hole. You got some physical evidence of some things. You went right on back to your throne. That's right. You were very meticulous in your findings. Very meticulous in your findings. You all are very detail oriented, right? Very, very detailed in your findings, right? So yeah, you are you found out what you needed to find out. Yeah, you got what you needed to know. You got what you needed to know, Aquarius. That's right. Once you have a belief about something, for those of you all who are new to my channel, when you have a belief about something and you, instead of just going on a belief, right? Right. The 12th house, Pisces connects us to the 12th house. We're not talking about any Pisces that you all know. A lot of you all have psychic abilities, right? Somebody was being pulled in two different directions. The symbol is two fish pulled in two different directions. Like two different worlds, like between worlds, right? And so the 12th house speaks to service and sacrifice. So behind the scenes, higher service, universal collective, right? Transcendence, right? So not only are you putting a manhole cover over the past because you've discovered some things, I mean like some evidence, physical evidence of some things that you all have discovered, and you're getting some rest. Source is saying, release the, it's not your problem. It's really not your problem. Source is actually helping you to make room for the things that you prayed for. So let's get into that. Let's get into that. That's right. 1 and 8 is 9. 9 is a death rebirth number. It's in the past. That's right. It's in the past. You know your worth and you know your value. So it looks like someone was used who did not know their worth and know their value, right? Someone was made to feel worthless, to gain access to your vault door, meaning gain access to your home, and gather some information to try to emotionally wound you financially, Aquarius. And so sources said, yeah, you got information that you needed to get. You got physical information. They were a part of a team. They were a part of a team. They had a title, but they didn't have any authority. So having a title and not having an authority actually makes people feel less valued once they realize, like imagine this, having a job, you accept a job, you think you're a part of a team, people bait you into making you feel like you're a part of something. But as soon as you realize what you're a part of, you work 8 hours a day trying to be a part of something, you raise your hand to say, I don't agree with something. And someone says, you don't have any power. You have no power to make a decision. You have no power to make some decision about anything, right? So yeah, something was brought to light for you. You found your star. Yeah, you found your star. There's hope, bliss, and optimism because a lot of you all had to find out you are a psychic the hard way, right? You had to find out that you had a feeling about something. You had to find out, however long it took, a lot of you all, you had to find out that you're a psychic. There have been some energies who have been used since they were a kid. Been made to feel worthless since they were very, very young. They had no authority whatsoever, had no authority whatsoever from very beginning. So source is saying to you, now you know what's going on. They have been talked down to, mistreated. They were never treated as an equal. And so source is saying, so what's being replaced here? So if this energy is older now, if this energy is an adult, because you already went down a rabbit hole, you found out the truth about something, right? That something had been going on for quite some time. People have been, this number 3 looks like lips, like some people have been talked down to. See how this person is standing over these kids? They've been talked to, been talked down to for years. This is generational. So these could be cousins, these could be siblings, these could be whomever, but somebody has been talking down to them for years, making them feel, you know, basically worthless. We need you to go in and get this information. You're only being used for what we need you to be used for. So again, take only what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you, right? So source is saying, but when people become adults, it is their choice. It is their choice to speak up. It is their choice. So at that point, like I said, you're releasing any issues. You're releasing whatever. You're not overthinking something. Yeah, you're not overthinking something. So you went down a rabbit hole. You found out some information. You're not releasing anything because, like I said, source is now, like I said, some kind of a partnership in business and partnership in love is coming across your path. And the decision has already been made. You're back in the saddle again. There you go. Back in the saddle again. That's how you all found, some of you all found out that you were psychic. That's how you all found out that you all were psychic. I mentioned this on Leo's channel. Leo's videos. We're talking about the art of war. Two energies saw you all as the opposition from the very beginning. But that is generational, Aquarius. Like imagine entering into a family and maybe somebody's sister and brother saw you as opposition. So their plan was always just in case. There's always a backup plan, never a plan of support, right? So source is saying to you here, just pour into yourselves. Again, don't be so fixated on stuff that you stay connected to being fixated over giving, move on. Yeah, you're going to start going back through your mind. You're going to go back down the steps of your mind and start remembering. And I'm mentioning this because I mentioned this in Leo's reading. Somebody was being used as a pawn to play mind games with you. Play all kinds of mind games with you for years. Arguing with you, being disrespectful, stuff happening. You buying stuff coming up missing, you getting just all kinds of stuff. But anyway, so like I said, that's what you're having a breakthrough coming in. That's your breakthrough. Your breakthrough is like, you know, what goes around comes around. Yeah, so you feel very fortunate. Here's the thing, looking at your cards. You're creating something new. Yeah, some of you all have already created something new anyway, but you found out what you needed to find out. Yeah. Something was definitely done behind your back. More than that was done behind your back. So, in a very poisonous environment. Something was done behind your back in a very poisonous environment. That is just heartbreaking. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to mention everything on, like I said, I'm not trying to trigger anybody. I'm just want to get to, stay focused on the good stuff here on your channel, Aquarius. But like I said before, some of you all, like I said before, mirror magic was done on some of you all and you didn't realize what was being done on you all, right? And this is the part where you can really, really forgive yourselves. Like really forgive yourselves, Aquarius, and move on. Like just really move on. Because something was just in a very poisonous environment. But justice is in your favor. Something is being balanced out. Yeah, something is being balanced out. Justice is in your favor. These two energies. Yeah. Someone is aware of it. Someone is now aware because somebody spoke up and told something. Yep. Yep, someone was an open book. Someone was an open book. Remember, all of this is genderless. All of this is genderless. Someone finally spoke up and said something. Right? Somebody finally spoke up and said something. Because some things were brought to the light. Some things were brought to the light. If like I said, I know you all think I hold back in my readings, and I got to be real careful about, we all have to be careful. For those of you who are readers, you know, our videos can be flagged, taken down for certain words that we use and things like that. But Source is saying to you, you have full support from your ancestors, your angels. Like I said before, a lot of things were done without your knowledge, right? But it is time for you all to detach from these karmic relationships. You may hear me say it a lot. You may hear me say it a lot. You may hear me say it a lot, but this is karmic relationships. Somebody had to come to passive and powerless behavior. It was a very poisonous environment, a lot of drinking going on, a lot of stuff going on, right? You know, somebody didn't know their worth, didn't know their value, felt devalued. You know, something that I feel like I said, anyway, Source is saying to you, you be grateful that the past is behind you. You can be grateful that the past is behind you. 9, 10. Yeah. Be grateful that the past is behind you. Someone is moving. Yeah, someone is moving. Someone is sick and tired of being bullied. Sick and tired of being bullied. Yeah, something is definitely over. On the rebirth side. Someone was definitely obsessed. Somebody has a very obsessive, not you Aquarius, but someone has a very obsessive personality. Just basically like a Leviathan spirit, holds on to people like they're their property. So if you're not there, somebody else had to be controlled and possessed, right? So Source is saying to you, moving forward, let me get some information here. Let me get some information here. Let me get some of these oracle cards, some information here. But yeah, somebody started talking. Somebody was an open book. They started talking. You had a belief system about something. The cycle is over. You were concerned about some things. Maybe some things were said about you. Maybe some, you know, family members came into your house that you were wondering why. Maybe joy, peace, those things came up missing. Energy came up missing. Not necessarily physical items like a purse or flatware or whatever. Things started coming up missing for you all, and you couldn't figure out why. All of that's energy, right? All of that stuff is energy, right? Yeah. But something is over forever. Forever, Aquarius. No more trying to get along with somebody. No, these karmic relationships. No more, you know, overthinking something. If it's something, and Source knows exactly what you can handle and what you can't handle. So the stories are going to vary from person to person. Some of y'all are going to hear something. It's not going to take much for you to say, okay, that's it. I'm never talking to that person again. Some of you all, it can be just that, whatever, for you to finally say, it's done forever. Don't ever talk to me again. I don't care if I never see or talk to you ever again. Not in a spirit of hatred, but just in the spirit of you don't exist anymore. That's what the death card is. Something is over, finally. Right? Embodiment. So now is the time to make your mark in the world. You decide what feels right to you. Embody your leadership power and create your world out of your deepest desires. Right? So yeah, so Source really wants somebody to really start this new beginning that I'm seeing here for you all, Aquarius. Some of you all have been overthinking this, trying to create a bond with energies that keep dragging you down to a lower frequency. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when I'm looking at your cards, here's like some of you all have been keep letting certain family members come to your house. Every time they leave, you feel worse. You having nightmares. You feel sick. All kinds of stuff. Certain people come around. You think about certain people. You just don't feel good. It's not just what they say. It's their energy. You're just on a different frequency. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. So you carry stardust in your homes. Your ancestors' wisdom is your blood, in your blood, and the whole universe in your soul. So know yourself and nothing will bring you down. Remember who you are. Right? You're getting ready for a whole new life, Aquarius. A whole new life. The source is saying a team came together while somebody felt like they were a part of a team. Somebody went on a journey to find out what the heck was going on and why somebody felt like they just felt worthless, like they just wanted to be a part of anything. You know, some of your family members, they joined this group, that group, this group, just wanted to be a part of something, and somebody went on a journey to find out why. Not only did you go on some kind of a spiritual journey, I feel like a lot of you all have been in hermit mode, but some of you all went on a spiritual journey. Some people went on a physical journey to find out what the heck is going on, the spirit of love. So don't search for true love, for it will find you. Just hold on to who you are. The world already loves your essence, so don't change it for anyone. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. See what else we have going on here. Yeah, so I don't want this reading to be all over the place, but I guess I got to really reiterate on this full moon in Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun. We had a full moon in Cancer last cycle. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Yeah, some emotions, came to the surface. You can't help it with full moon. Your emotions people's emotions are all over the place during the full moon. Last full moon, a lot of people were really, really missing nurturing around that time because the moon is the mother and money sign of the zodiac. So money, not necessarily paper and coins money, but money meaning value, like where you were most valued, right? And people know as they get older where they feel most value and where they don't feel most value. Somebody got tired of feeling devalued, feeling like they want to be so much a part of the team and just missing your nurturing, your fresh cup of water. I'm talking to men and women, Aquarius. It could have been your sister, your brother. It could have been your kids, whoever. Somebody has been feeling worthless and just kind of not a part of the family for a very long time, right? So yeah, so some of you all, like I said before, yeah. While some of you all were closing out cycles, I'm telling you, some of the people from your past was doing gambling. That's what was being hidden. That's what a lot of people, you all didn't know. That's what was lying beneath. Some people were gambling, excessively gambling. Some people, what else were some people doing? Gambling, what else? What else, Spirit? That's not something you want to attach yourself to, Aquarius. If you're trying to grow your abundance and your prosperity, you're trying to grow to where you are right now. Yeah. Yeah, some people were looking for some kind of a win, but some people were just making wrong decisions during that time, not thinking before they were acting, doors being closed in people's faces. People were just exhausted, financially drained during that time, looking for loyalty in all the wrong places. It was just all kinds of stuff that was going on, Aquarius. So source is saying to you, do you want to go back to that level of confusion? Do you want to, those would be connected to other people's karmic cycles? I don't think so. Right? Yeah. Some of you all are running home-based businesses. Right? And some people were doing things at home that they were accusing you of doing some stuff at home, which was not true. So, yeah, you all need to stay focused. You don't need to be intertwined and mixed up in all of that other, whatever, rumors and lies. All right, let's see what else we got going on. We got those cards. Let me see what other cards we got going on. Um, okay. Pursue happiness. See, a lot of you are pursuing happiness, so never apologize. Hold on. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only you understand where you truly belong and where you can find a safe space. Follow your bliss. All right, nice. Very, very nice. Okay, and then let's see what else. We're going to go ahead and get ready to close this out. We're going to get ready to go ahead and close this out. So, yeah. Got a lot of good cards here, Aquarius. A lot of really, really good cards here. But, yeah. You can finally get some rest because a breakthrough has come in. Somebody's going to be bringing you some news. Somebody finally opened up and started talking, and more people are talking about something that you may have believed, but you may not have had any physical evidence or physical proof of some things before. There was a lot of it can cause you to go into overthinking mode, Aquarius, in your personal and your professional life when you believe something, but there's so much gaslighting going on. You don't know what to believe. That is why somebody is going to now calm their brains down and get into a space where when you're having downloads to your dreams and you believe something, you're going to start thanking Source for the physical evidence of something. Thank you, Source, that if you brought something to me, I need the physical evidence of it. Even if Source showed you a dream that you're going to be an astronaut, and I'm not even kidding. You could have never even thought in a million years you'd be an astronaut. Okay, so as you brought that to me, why would you bring that dream to me? Thank you for showing me some kind of physical evidence of something. Right? Source could be putting it on your heart because maybe that's going to be your spouse, or, maybe one of your kids decide they want to go, become an astronaut one day. But you want to at least be able to journal and then write it down and say, okay, now I got my answer. If it's not you, right? You want to get your answer, right? So, yeah, you're releasing a problem. You're releasing a problem. The problem is overthinking, overpouring into, trying to create this, trying to create, So it's like somebody was just doing way too much. Something is over. Something is over. Yeah. Time to set higher goals. Yeah. Yeah, you're reducing any losses, any feeling like because the scales from your eyes have been removed, right? You're going through a complete metamorphosis. This is a death card. You went through a complete and total metamorphosis. And things are happening for you fast, right? Things are happening suddenly in a short period of time and in a hurry. So it's like, okay, it's time to go. It's time for stuff to happen, right? So you have an eye for beauty, and you uncover hidden charms, right? So some things are happening for you. But I see you winning. Success, right? So choose the right direction and actively overcome difficulties. You're on the right track. You're definitely on the right track, but something is over. Oh, something is over. These cards are trying to jump out. Well, they did, trying to. You see them jumping out the deck here. Yeah, but something is over. The light has definitely been, shining on something, and the Source is saying, release the problem. Release the problem. Release the problem. Yeah. Source is saying, for some of you all, and I don't know who I'm talking to when I say this, so we can go ahead and close this out. Some people have been manipulated from the very beginning, Aquarius. And if there's some resentment towards you where people's love language is different than yours and you're still holding on, overthinking and overgiving and all of this other stuff, release it. Release it in love. Just release it in love. Stop torturing yourself. Stop tormenting yourself. All of that. Just stop tormenting yourself, because something has been going on for a very long time and it's generational, right? Just you didn't lose out on anything. You're just aware. You're just aware. You don't know if people were coerced, bullied, beat, threatened. You don't know what was done. Poison. I mean, you don't know what was done. You don't know what was done. Some of you all know, but for you to just be waking up, for some of you all, and I'm just picking up on the energy, for some of you all to be just waking up now when a spell was being put on you, You know, some people were, you know, this was the gift. Hey, here's a dog. Here, you know, but that was, like I said, keep your vibrations high. Keep your vibrations high. Yeah, keep your vibrations high. All right, one last card. Well, we're going to get a few more cards. We're going to get a couple of more oracle cards. We're going to close it out. But yeah, you got a lot of good things coming your way. You got a lot of good things coming your way. But everybody is making their decisions, Aquarius. You found out what you needed to find out. You found out what you needed to find out. And so, oh, let's see. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice. All right. Mm-hmm. Is this the card? Yeah. So, like I said, you're not judging anyone, right? But some energies, like I said, this would be judgment. Like there's some energies who are just obsessed. Like I said, we're obsessed with controlling a situation, but the way that it was controlled, all of it, like I said, is going to come out in a way. Some of you all, Source knows exactly what you all, and I'm not going to run from A to Z and what's being downloaded in my spirit. I know some of you also, well, just say it, just say. No, I'm not, because I don't want it to be triggering for some of you all. Like I said, some of it will be just simply you realizing now that people can literally come in your house and you have things come up missing, like your joy, your peace, your happiness. All of those things are dropping off spirits, leaving other stuff. You'll start to recognize a lot of those things. Now, you'll be very careful about protecting your home, saying your scriptures, your prayers, all of that for what's coming in, what's leaving out of your house, all of those things. And sometimes, and some of it is worse, right? Sometimes, you know, some of it is really bad, right? For what you're going to find out. But for whatever it is, Source knows what you can handle to finally break away from, for you to finally move on from something, okay? So yeah, the cycle is over. Yeah. There were some energies. Where's that card? Yeah. Yeah. There were some energies that absolutely, like I said before, wanted to tie you to them for the rest of your lives, Aquarius. And that's why I gotta say, like, for some of the information that some of you all are gonna find out, some of you all are just gonna be just like flabbergasted. That's the only word I can use. And like I said, I want to get to the real good. This may just be I'm gonna have to put up a bonus video, a good news video. But whatever anxiety that you have is going to be going away. But when you find out the lengths that karmics will go to keep you tied to them forever, it's going to cause somebody to rethink literally everything. Karmic friendships, just I'm telling you, it's going to cause you to rethink everything. Literally rethink everything, and what karmics will do to keep you tied to them. The lies they will tell, who they will tell stuff to, all kinds of stuff. Some of y'all have some idea. But some things are about to be brought to be crystal clear to you all very, very soon. As to, I mean, some of y'all mouth is going to be swung wide open. Like, you cannot believe that certain people would tell certain lies about you all, Aquarius. So the overthinking, That's all I can tell you. That needs to go. I can't say no clearer than that. It really needs to go. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, to break some kind of a karmic tie, some kind of karmic tie, some kind of, I mean, from people saying do you have mental health issues to saying that you got this and that, like, and I'm talking about like literally, that's why there's somebody who feels sick to their stomach, because they did not want to be a part of something. Literally, when y'all start believing in yourselves, I don't know if somebody started going back to school, started dreaming big, started pursuing a career. I don't know what you all started doing to start believing in yourself, and for people to, like I said before, it's just time to release the problem, for real. It's time to just, but you're about to find out. You're about to find out to what lengths energies went to keep you tied to them. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. Because it's a general reading. Take on what resonates with you. But you're going to finally move on. You're going to I'm talking about this for you. You're going to finally move on. You're going to finally get back in the saddle again. But you're going to finally move on. You're going to finally cut some energies off permanently. This won't be no talk to people every now and then. You be mad for a minute and then you're going to reconnect. You are going to finally move on. Some of y'all have already done it, but this for some of you all, like I said, it's going to be a final. If y'all hear some of the horror stories that I hear with the lengths that people go to stay connected to people, yeah. Somebody's exes, and these were several exes, did some stuff behind your backs, Aquarius. Some of you all have health insurance policies or life insurance policies or whatever. And I'm saying that because it's a death rebirth card here. And I'm saying I feel like you feel very fortunate, right? You feel very fortunate because something did not work out the way your exes planned for it to work out. But these energies created so much speculation around your health. And I'm talking about physical and mental health, Aquarius. I really, I don't want to sound like I'm begging you all, but just evil. That's all I can say. Pure evil. So yeah, work through your fears. Work through your fears. What happened for somebody? Because it's saying, you know, like when I'm looking at this scorpion sting, right? And I'm also looking at this. And I mentioned this in somebody's reading one time before. Somebody pricked you with something. Somebody pricked you with something, Aquarius. This doesn't happen to everybody, right? But if you notice that all of a sudden there was blood on your clothes and there's one person around you, then you know who did it. You know exactly who did it. But somebody pricked you with something. But somebody pricked somebody with something, right? And they didn't want to. They really didn't want to, but they were a part of a team. They were actually forced to do it. They were forced to do it. Scorpio's card is the death card, right? And this card right here is saying, you know, go get a health checkup. So somebody went down a rabbit hole to find out what the heck happened. And so some of you all may have been like, you know, so somebody, it's time to just, I mentioned this in one of you all's readings, but yeah. These energies are under judgment now. They're under judgment for judging you. So many of you are judging you by the people you dated in your past, Aquarius, and they coerced somebody to say how many people you had dated. In other words, I don't know if you're man or woman. I don't know who you tuned into the channel. But for instance, the way that people were judging you, let's say, and I mentioned this, who's reading I did this for? It wasn't Aquarius. It was another zodiac sign because it came up in somebody else's zodiac. Because somebody was bullied to do this. And they put a team together to come up with an idea of how they were going to do this to you, Aquarius. To cause you some kind of health concerns, but somebody was pricked with something. So if you notice, and if some of you all are hermits, and I know that because I'm looking at the moon card, the opposite of that, the MC, that would be your IC, like show your somebody's MC. I'm sorry, your MC could be Pisces, your IC, or your South Node could be Pisces, your North Node could be Pisces, your South Node could be Virgo. So some kind of physical evidence of something, right? So many people told so many lies on you all, Aquarius. So let me give somebody an example, and this is an example I gave for another zodiac sign. So, yeah, I know it wasn't you all. I know exactly what sign it is now that I'm thinking about it. If you had an ex that was married 7 times, for real, like let's say they were married 7 times, let's say, and you were married 3 or 4 times, they would magnify that, right? But let's say they were married and they some kind of scandal was around that, or they came from a family where people, like circulated spouses. They got this one got divorced. Okay, let's go get another one. Let's just replace like people on a conveyor belt, if that was the case, right? The moment you started to believe in your dreams, somebody had a karmic or some karmics that really wanted to keep you attached to them in a way that, like I said before, sources, it's time to release the problem. For real. It's time to release the, yeah. Yeah, the cycle is over. Move on. Somebody stuck you with something. Somebody stuck somebody with something. So, but you don't have any, for some of you don't have anything to fear. And ironically, I've been getting quite a few like calls or text messages of people who are just like terrified that people are trying to keep them tied to them. Y'all gotta be careful with these karmics. Be real careful with these karmics. Yeah. Because people out here trying to live a better quality of life, and you got to get your test for this and test for that and so on and so forth. And depending on, like, if you're trying to get certain licenses and things like that, then you got to get tested for this and tested for that. And you got people out here spreading lies and rumors and stuff on you all, Aquarius. Y'all better wake up. Better wake up fast. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. So that's what I have for you. So protect your energy. Protect your energy. But yeah, some energies absolutely did not want you to detach from them in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And that's why I said the last full moon in Cancer, a lot of people went into their crab shell and started creating, like that creativity just increased. And some people use their creativity for evil. Some people use their creativity for good. Some people use their creativity for evil. So gotta decide if I put this video up. I may put it up. I gotta decide because I'm not trying to scare anybody, trying to make anybody really nervous. But I really want you all to protect yourselves. You found your purpose. You found your North Node. Somebody's a psychic. Somebody is a psycho. The psychic. The cycle is over. It's time for you to move forward. Someone is going to tell you exactly what was done. Somebody is going to tell you exactly what was done, who did what. All of who was involved in what. They're going to tell you. So pay attention. Pay close attention. All right? So, but protect your energy. All right. Bye.